So today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to buy a Mercedes-Benz GLS 450. It sounds simple buying a car, but a lot of things go into it. So I'm going to be teaching you from beginning to end how to buy. So we only look for a certain type of Mercedes-Benz GLS, particularly a black one, a black exterior with a panoramic roof. So something like this. I'll attach this later so you can't really see. I'll attach it later at the end of the video so you can see more clearly at what I'm looking at. But this is a build sheet for a Mercedes-Benz. Every car has one of these. So if you call a dealership and you ask them for a build sheet, they're going to send you one of these. And that's the first step to buying in the buying process is the build sheet. So first things first, you get a build sheet. They're going to send you one of these. When you ask about a Mercedes-Benz GLS, they send you one of these, and you're going to want to look at the color of the exterior and the interior, and also what kind of options it has. And so to make sure that this is the exact car we're looking for. We're not looking for white, black. We're not looking for white, blue, red, or anything, just black ones. So when you get one of these from the dealership, you want to make sure that it has the year that we're looking for, which as of right now we're looking for 2020s only. Make sure that it has the exterior color of black, and somewhere with the MSRP around high 70s, low 80s. So nothing over 85 grand. So everything underneath that, as long as it has a good options, then we can go from there. So in order to get a quote on a car like this, the dealership's going to need some information from you. And that's where you come in. You have to be able to explain the information, and the dealership will decide whether or not they can sell to us. Let me see. It's kind of a lot. Oh, maybe for the bloopers. All right, so what we do is we buy the cars here in the United States, and then we ship them overseas. Mercedes-Benz company policy doesn't allow this, but it's still part of the Mercedes-Benz game. Every other dealership, I wouldn't say every dealership works with exporters like we do, but a lot of dealerships do. So that's why I have a job. That's why we're hiring you to make calls for us. So what we do is we buy the cars, we have them shipped to us, we deliver them, we get a tow truck to go pick them up for us, we pay for them. We handle all the paperwork. We just need people constantly calling to all over the United States to see if they're willing to even sell to us. So we need people who are on the phone explaining this stuff to dealerships. They know that we are exporting the cars, but it's kind of not spoken about. So if I'm making calls and it's going good, like a perfect deal will go like this: hey, may I buy this Mercedes-Benz GLS 450 with the VIN ending in 0923? A dealership will say, hey, great. I'll do this later on a video to make sure that you can hear an actual conversation. But an ideal way will be, great, so what's your name? And then I'll tell them my name. Hey, my name is Chris. Okay, Chris, would you like to see the build sheet? And I'll go, yeah. Can you email me your build sheet? So I need the build sheet. For us, in order to purchase the car, we need a build sheet. We need to know exactly what's going on with the vehicle because we never go into the dealerships. So let me see how I put this. You're gonna want to be friendly over the phone. These people are constantly being called by other exporters, so if you call, I always like to say smile and dial. Hey, how's it going? Is this car available? They'll say either yes it is, no it isn't, and then they're going to start to ask you questions. What's your name? What's your email? Where are you located? And we'll give you all that information on how to explain it. I'll show you a little bit more in the videos. But they're going to ask you questions, and you just need to know how to respond to them in the right way. It's not very difficult to get, but if you get better, the more practice you have making calls, the better you'll get at this. And the better you get at this, the longer we can stay in business. With you guys, we're looking to expand, have people call all day during business hours, Monday through Friday. Also, the weekends might be open too. I'm not too sure, but either way, weekends over here, a lot of stuff doesn't get done. It's mostly 9 to 5 business hours. So once we're making these calls, you can decide in the first initial call whether or not the deal is going to go good or bad. So that's where we need you to do. So I'm going to show you how to find the car first. Ask the dealership for a build sheet and a quote, and then we'll go from there. All right, so what I'll do is I'll show you how to, there's 2 ways to find the car. I'll put this later on a screen grab so that you can see a little bit more clearly. We'll transition to that. But for right now, maybe can we capture the audio? We can capture the audio and then screen grab.